Well, right, the Reds, thank you very much for tuning in for our post-match reaction. Liverpool 5-0 winners at Vicarage Road. What a performance by Jurgen Klopp's side. Bobby Firmino, Salah, every single one of them put in an absolute shift. If you're new around here, we keep up to date on all things Liverpool related, join the amazing growing community of Reds, whatever platform you're on, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch as well. Also, we are streaming on that. Hit that subscribe button and that follow button and drop a like if you were absolutely made up that Liverpool got all 3 points today. Let me know your thoughts. I will be featuring them, all the comments in today's episode. This is a live stream, so we'll be dropping all your thoughts and any questions you've got for your fellow Reds. Post them in the chat and we'll read them out and everyone can debate them as well and your thoughts. Man of the match shouts. Who stood out for you in today's performance? I know a lot of headlines will be taken away from the performance, mainly because of Mohamed Salah scoring yet again back-to-back goal of the season contenders. But we'll speak about a lot of great individual performances as well today. But after the international stage, obviously we've just come off the back of international duty. I know Liverpool historically have got a decent-ish record, really, when you've come back. But if you look at the type of players that we're missing yet again from Liverpool today, we done this performance. Kelleher played fantastic. Late on in that game, denied Sadio Mane's best mate anyway, and with a brilliant save on towards the post. But yeah, we had no Ali, no Fab, no Thiago, no Curtis Jones, and also pointing to that, no Harvey Elliott due to his injury earlier on in the season anyway. But yeah, everyone stood up. The games are coming thick and fast in the next couple of weeks. Obviously, we got Atletico Madrid already after this game. So, and yet again, another massive performance. But I think the team selection very much evident really from Jurgen Klopp. He wanted this game dead and buried quite quick. And we've seen that in terms of getting the first 2 goals in half-time. I think Jurgen Klopp, if he was nitpicking in relation to the Liverpool performance, I think all of his words would be we should have scored a bit more goals, but that's just being greedy in relation to that. But Watford's display as well, Reds, very deeply disappointing. I know historically they've got a record of sacking a manager every single week, and I'm thinking fully expecting. I haven't been on Twitter just yet, but it wouldn't surprise me if Watford went out and sacked Ranieri after installing him in the hot seat in relation to like the last 48 hours or however long he's been there. The players, yes, Watford, it's going to be difficult for any newly promoted side to come into the league and really rubber stamp their performance and place in the league. But whether you're playing in League Two, the lower downs divisions of football, world football around the world, you at least demand the players to put in a shift and a performance that you can respect the badge at a football club that you're wearing. So yes, Liverpool were, for all their brilliance today, and we were magic in every aspect from a defensive point of view as well. Kelleher, Matip, Van Dijk, and obviously our fullbacks bombing on. It's great to see them get taken off quite late on in the game as well. So rest them. We know how good our fullbacks are, Robbo and Trent. But yeah, shocking performance by Watford. And if you continue to play that, yes, they're not going to be playing Liverpool and the likes of City and Chelsea's and I was going to say Arsenal then. They'll be in the Championship soon. But yeah, if you're a Watford fan, you're not expecting to get 3 points, but you look at Brentford, the way in which they approached the game against Liverpool, basically a free hit, as good as Brentford have been in the Championship and then in the Premier League this year. They're not, in terms of quality, on the same level, but at least have a go at Liverpool. We've seen Salah when we played them a couple of years ago when they stopped our unbeaten run. It was a couple of occasions when Liverpool weren't hurt. Salah picked up a lot of great opportunities, and there was the opportunities for Watford to at least get the head up for Sissoko or Kuchka to really pick up the possession in the midfield and really drive at Liverpool, because everyone knows how Liverpool do play. Our defence is quite wide with our full-backs, but a player of that ability like Salah, like we've seen when they battered us 3-0 all those years ago, stopping our unbeaten run in the Premier League. But yeah, deeply disappointing. Watford fans, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What expectations do you want? You can't keep on continuing to sack managers, but at the end of the day, it's the owners and their expectations to where to see Watford finishing this year. But Roberto Firmino, 3 goals, 1 assist as well, Reds. Fantastic performance, as I said, top of the show. Salah, rightly so, should take a lot of the headlines, but he was fantastic today. Bobby Firmino, his brilliant movements. We know how good he is, but it's one aspect of his game that has been lacking. We know he's not a Robert Lewandowski style player who guarantees you goals. That's how he plays football, his movement, creating spaces for the likes of Salah and Mane, really. But today, his movement in between the 6-yard box was fantastic. He was there in the right areas. For the third goal, Nico Williams deserves a lot of credit. He made that chance himself, just coming on late on in the game and really created a fantastic opportunity for Bobby to get his third. And then he put the ball underneath his top anyway, Bobby. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. And when we see a Roberto Firmino performance like this, you're like, come on, lads, can you get a hat-trick every week? It's very rare. Obviously, it's his second hat-trick in his Liverpool career already, but fantastic. Every aspect of his game, even his defensive display as well. And long may that continue. I tell you, if he keeps on scoring goals and really, we'll touch on that a bit later in relation to that. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as well, Reds. We'll feature them, or if you're watching this on a repeat. Was Salah's goal better than a City goal? It all comes up to personal preference, really. Salah's was fantastic against City, and then we're all like, I can't score one better. But I tell you, his touch, his patience, the way in which he manoeuvred in such a tight area. He's got like centimetres to move, and just he can't misplace a touch. But every aspect of that goal, we know his quality, but I tell you, probably scored a better goal against Atletico Madrid. Salah, is he in the form of his life? For me personally, I think he is. Obviously, the first season when he come to Liverpool, ridiculously breaking all those records. But I think, obviously, he scored, 7 goals, 4 assists in the Premier League this season already. I tell you, if he does continue this form, leading up to the Ballon d'Or, you never know. But I think Messi will win that. But he is the best player on the planet at the minute. Yes, we can talk about Lewandowski, but Lewandowski's not doing it in the Premier League, the hardest club competition in the whole of Europe. Yeah, you can speak about the Champions League being difficult, but in relation to the Premier League, it's a whole different kettle of fish, really, in relation to the standard in which the bottom 10 and obviously the top 10 as well. But let me know your thoughts on that ridiculous goal. I think that will be getting on repeat all around the globe, which is great. Overall team performance from Liverpool today was fantastic. As I said, from a defensive point of view, Liverpool really went out of second gear, but we had to put in a performance, and we very much did do that. I think we closed down in packs very well. You looked at what that Watford performance. Yeah, it wasn't great from them, but in terms of their pressing, they were pressing with one man. Liverpool, hallmark of Jurgen Klopp's side over the recent years, was the pressing was absolutely on point today. When we were isolating Watford players down the right, down the left, when you didn't have an absolute clue. And Danny Rose, I tell you, he had an absolute shocking performance today. I know he wasn't helped out by his Watford players, but Salah down that right-hand side was frankly scary because he was literally just putting the ball past him and then running. Sadio Mane getting that goal. What a pass by Mohamed Salah. I know I've just been speaking about that, but what a you won't see a better ball in the whole of Europe with that Reds anyway. But what a great performance in relation to that. Yeah, fantastic defensive point of view. Yeah, Kelleher, as I said at the top of the show, fantastic saves. It's a nice Matip, especially Virgil van Dijk. Those two at the back created a lot of opportunities for this Liverpool side today, didn't he? The way they were just diagonaling balls out wide, left, out wide, right. Matip even stepping into midfield, even up front. He got into some great opportunities as well. So fantastic in all areas. Naby Keita staying on the pitch, which is fantastic. He needs this now. He needs this run of games, get minutes under his belt, and I think we will see the better Naby Keita rise. Not that he had a bad performance today. I felt he was excellent. But Henderson, Liverpool's midfield dominated Watford in every area. And obviously we've already discussed Liverpool's attacking plays in relation to that. I've just been speaking about Salah's goals. You look at it, Mane now, He's registered 5 goals in the Premier League. He's been in unstoppable form for his country, Senegal. Got a couple of goals over the weekend as well. So Salah, 7 goals, 4 assists. Bobby with 4 goals, 1 assist already. And we're 8 games into the Premier League season. And can they lead us to the league title? Sorry, that's a question I want to pose to you. I know it's a long way, 8 games in, but in relation to Liverpool scoring goals and being a bit more reassured at the back, which we've seen, we knew it would be that case in relation to Van Dijk and Matip. When they're fully fit, they probably, for me personally, are the best Premier League partnership. I know a lot of people would say Laporte and Diaz, but in relation to, for me, probably me biased, but for me, let me know your thoughts, Reds. What are your expectations? I know every single season that Liverpool do play, us fans around the globe, we all expect Liverpool to at least challenge and be competitive. But if Liverpool keep on scoring the sheer amount of goals in which we have, yes, we conceded 3 against Brentford, but I think that was more or less a freak result in relation to Brentford, how good they played. They will surprise a lot of teams. I think they are playing Chelsea this weekend at R5 today, so wouldn't surprise me if they pick up points there. But let's get to your comments as well, Reds. Let me know your thoughts. If you don't mind dropping a like on the video, it really does help the YouTube algorithm. Absolute legends. And we'll get to all your comments as well. How are you doing, Helen? Tom, a great result. Can I honestly say I think I'm confident? Again, we are back to our best. Helen, not too bad, Helen. Hope you have a lovely weekend. Every single one is in the chat. Enjoy it. Set the weekend up very well, even if you are in work. It'll give you that spring in your heel in relation to watching the Reds absolutely dominate the Hornets. Silva scored for City. Oh, did they? Jack, can I pop in for 10 minutes if you want, mate? Yeah, Dave, 1 sec, mate. Apologies, I've only just seen your comment there, but I'll drop you the link in a little second, Reds. Bear with me. Great win today, Reds and lads, obviously from Dawn. Get in, Dawn. Absolutely fantastic performance. Let me know your thoughts. Who was man of the match, Dawn and Dave, and every single one of you, or if you're watching this on the repeat. I know a lot of people probably will say Salah and Mane, but if you've got like a slight different option, let us know. Afternoon, Dave. Hi all. Sunny Turkey Jack's dad was dancing around the field. Oh, that's great stuff, Brenda. Me ma, as she said, she's in sunny Turkey, but hopefully having a good holiday, mother. Absolutely fantastic support, as always. Yeah, I've already seen that one. We don't have to put it in twice. Hi, Jack. Bobby hat-trick, Salah dream goal. Mane, 100th Premier League, 100th goal, clean sheet. What does this mean? We're going to win the league. Lalu, it would make an absolute mockery of the league, wouldn't it, Lalu, and everyone that, yes, us fans like to see signings, but we don't expect to see a whole plethora of players. We don't expect to go and whack 150 million on every single signing we make. But if we do win the league, massive if, because there's a lot of games to play, but it would make an absolute mockery in relation to the modern day game of football now, that managers are expected to spend ridiculous vaster money. Money doesn't always guarantee success on a football pitch. What does is when you have a team collective performance. Look at Leicester. Yes, they signed Mahrez and Kante, fantastic players when they did win the league, but that was a great example of a great team performance over a 38-game calendar season, and even when we did win our number 19th league title a couple of years ago anyway. But he's spot on there. Everyone just saying hello to the mother. Bobby finding form at the right time now. Wayne, get in. He is, mate. And fingers crossed he does continue that run of form, Wayne and Reds, because it'd be put Liverpool in a massive position, especially if you have an informed Jota and an informed Bobby Firmino. Yes, you talk about not dropping them, but they will be playing hand in hand. They'll be speaking to one another. Right, they're playing this weekend, but you've got to be ready and coming on the pitch. Because even it wouldn't surprise me if Jota did play against Atletico Madrid. I know you can't really drop Bobby the way and the performance he's had today, but you'd get 100,000% off Jota if he did come in. It's a whole team collective performance, and what you spot on there, Wayne. Leicester are all over United. That doesn't surprise me, Tom. Not too bad. Not too hard that these days, is it, Tom? But nice one for that, lad. This game shows me that, this from John, this game shows me that Mo is without doubt the best player on the planet as we speak. Then Mo's pass on the first goal was just sublime. Then the fourth goal is quite out of this world. And if Messi and Ronaldo did that goal, the world would know about it. Pay him the wages he deserves. John, absolutely spot on there, John. And for me personally, as we done a show, it was last week, we discussed about Salah's more or less getting his contract sorted, and that smile that we've seen, a smile today. He was going like that to the live bird today. It's sorted. It's just a matter of when it does get announced, John. He's absolutely spot on there, John. It's that we've all played football at every level, even if it's in the back garden. We know the standard of that first ball, mate. The way to pass, to get that into the stride of Sadio Mane, yes, great finish by Mane, but I tell you won't see a better delivery, as you already alluded to there, John. That pass, that is such a world, it's out with this world pass, really. He doesn't just score goals as well, does he, Reds? He makes them. As he said, he's already got four assists already in 8 games. Man United 1-0 up. Oh, that's not what we like to see, Dave. should have said that. Yeah, Tom jinxed it. Tom, what do you do with that? 5-star performance today, Reds. Totally, Dave. I'll drop you the link in a sec, Dave. Glad to see Bobby getting his form back. Everest, absolutely spot on there, mate. Awesome win today. Mark, absolutely can't get any better. A bad season, but one season I wanted LFC to win was because of the old Trafford goalkeeper. He's terrible, and he's got a GoPro goalkeeper. Yeah, Bam, I tell you that we were speaking about the Watford, how bad they were playing when we were at the top of the show. It just says a lot about the character of Watford. Yes, it's great that he's got a YouTube channel, but mate, you're a professional footballer. I can make a channel, Dave can make a channel, and all everyone on YouTube can make a channel. But when your day job's keeping balls out of the net, he's far too preoccupied. If I was a manager coming in, if I was Ranieri, he'd be like, "Sort your head out, lads. It's great to see and all that, but focus on your football, focus on the job in hand, really." More tricky away matches are coming up for LFC. Balham, yeah, spot on there, mate. That was our first of the 4 away games back to back, which is absolutely, frankly, ridiculous. We are able to take players off and rest them for Tuesday. Ox didn't get the chance, and I think his time coming at the end. I think he's got a big future at the football club, Evan. I know, but watch this space. Right, let's... 1 second, everyone. Just don't to invite the absolute legend Dave LFC chats on. And if anyone's watching and you want to jump in, you're very welcome. You only have to put the link in I'll put it in the chat anyway, but just copy and paste it into your browser, and then you should be all good to go. But it'll be interesting to see. I want to get Dave's thoughts on as well, Reds. But if you would like to get involved, you're very welcome to. Dave, I've just sent that over, mate. And just before we do end the show, I want to get Dave's thoughts. And then 1 sec, I'll put this into the YouTube channel as well, or whatever platform you are on. Let me know. Let's get our videos up anyway. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, Reds, as well. Man of the match, just before we do shoot off live. We're just getting Dave in at the minute. Too many tabs open here, Reds, apologies. There we go, got Dave in. Let's get his thoughts on the game as well, Reds. Put my headset on. Hello, Dave.
Oh my God, Jack. 5-star performance. That's all I can say. It was a 5-star from start to finish. We were on a show last night with Doug, and it's whatever way Liverpool started the game. We got the team pretty much right. I think there wasn't much chance. It had to be that team, I suppose. But I mean, there's 3 or 4 players which stood out. The whole team were brilliant, but I said yesterday, if Kelleher has a good game, the clean sheet, he pushed that one onto the post, by the way. That was a really good save. He hadn't got a huge amount to do, but whatever he had to do, he did well. Naby lad stepped up today. I thought he was really, really good today. And Bobby No Look with a hat-trick. I mean, oh my God, 1-1 Leicester, Man United. What a finish by Leicester. Tillemans with a, I don't know what that was. It was similar to the Gerrard goal where he hooks it up into the top corner and the keeper stands there and it goes into the top corner. 1-1. What
I tell you, fingers crossed, Dave. Fingers crossed, Brentford do get a result, and obviously United do lose here, mate.
Well, I'm watching. Just keep coming off from the United game. Leicester are all over United. United
Dave,
1-0 up.
It's not about United. I got you on to talk about the game, Dave.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Anyway, it's 1-1. That's even good. That's good news. 1-1 at the moment.
Yeah. What impressed you? You mentioned those 3 players as well, didn't you, there, mate? But in relation to what you want to see a bit more, in terms of going into the Atletico Madrid game, we spoke about obviously Watford not being probably played into Liverpool's hands, but what really impressed you by today's performance? I've mentioned the press at the top of the show. That was really spot on.
The hunger, the press from the very first second when you take the ball off the referee. Give me that ball, give me that ball. They wanted to get going. They knew there was 3 points there for them. You could talk about bounces from the manager, the new manager. The crowd looked up for it even, to be honest, before the game. But for me, it was just the application on the ball. Everything on the ball, wanting the ball. Everybody wanted the ball, Jack. Everybody wanted the ball. And when they got it, it was going forward all the time. Did you notice that? There was none of this cross balls, only when it mattered. But it was attack after attack. It finished 5. It could have been 7 or 8 easily. Naby hit the post with another shot. But for me, the big thing was the confidence we took out of that. The 5 goals, the Bobby hat-trick, the confidence he's going beyond. He can't be left out for Atletico Madrid. He's got to start.
Yeah, absolutely spot on, mate. John, what a game. Happy man tonight. Absolutely spot on there, John. Good afternoon, John. Man, you lose this. Oh, fingers crossed. But Dave, absolutely spot on there, mate, in relation to the squad and the press. And Bobby Firmino, what a game. I know everyone will be speaking about Salah for his goal and his brilliance, and Salah put in a great performance as well. But Bobby Firmino, if he does continue to, I know he's got a hat-trick today, but if he can add a bit more goals to Liverpool's tally come the end of the season, it will put him in a massive position come the end of the year, won't it?
Well, that front 3 all scored today. And at half-time, I was saying Mane just scored, Bobby had scored. I was saying if Salah can get one, that's the 3 amigos back. The famous 17, 18 season where they were scoring for fun. It reminded me of that today, Jack. It reminded me of 2017, 18 season where they were just, every time they went forward, they looked like scoring. Mane, to be fair, that finish from Mane. People are forgetting that ball from Salah for the first goal. That was some finish. That's into the corner, that's going in. Yeah. That was a proper confident finish. That wasn't a snatch at the ball, which is what he was doing. That was a proper finish, and what a goal! What are you laughing at there? Are you watching?
I've just seen Tom's comment. Good man, Dave. You bring good news straight away. Me and Dave, good omens since we've made our YouTube channels. Liverpool have been challenging for league titles.
I'm 3 years. You're probably 4 years, but
we spoke about the main 3, mate. Nico, I know we only come on for the last 10 minutes. I think he impressed getting an assist for Bobby's third goal. Speak about the midfield, Dave. Do you reckon, in terms of, obviously, I mentioned top of the show, we didn't have Ali, didn't have Fab, didn't have Curtis, and didn't have Thiago, and obviously Harvey Elliott as well. Would you change that midfield, or would you change any slight plays come Atletico Madrid, or would you just go straight again?
But no. Fabinho comes straight in for Milner. Milner can't play two games in a row like that. Fabinho straight for Milner. I'd keep Hendo there, and I'd keep Naby there. Curtis Jones won't be available. Thiago won't be available either to come to a big European game. They'll be resting and getting ready to rock for the big one against United Sunday week. So I'd have Fabinho straight in for Milner, give him a rest, have him on the bench. He was unbelievable today as well. The whole midfield 3 were great. Naby needs a run of games. That's what you get from Naby when he gets a run of games. But that'd be the 3 for me. Whether you want to have Tsimikas on for Robbo maybe, and have Robbo fresh for the United game, and then whether you want Jota, you can't split up the front 3 there. You just can't.
Yeah.
So that's the only two changes I do. Allison for Keller, maybe. Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely spot on. Right, Dave, thank you very much for coming on. Me and Dave will probably do a lot of shows this weekend. The Reds have set up for the weekend. Dave, you gonna have a couple of bevies today? Or
I'm gonna, do you know what? I'm hemming and hawing whether I'm gonna go out to the pub or not. Wow. 5-star performance. 5-star, guys. Thanks very much, Jack. Cheers.
Cheers for coming on, mate. And everyone, most importantly, everyone in the comments. Tom, Helen, Mark, Ballum as well. Dave as well in the comments as always. Shelley, Salah goal was better than the City goal. Absolutely spot on there. John,
I think the City goal was better for the fact it was Manchester City. It was a big game. It was 1-1. That goal made us go 2-1. We could have won that game. They were 3-0 down. Watford were on their feet. I'm not saying it wasn't a world-class goal. It was. But for me, the City goal just gets a % or two. Both are top 10 goals of the season, though. Simple as that.
Yeah. Dawn as well. Me ma. And everyone as well.
Brenda. She's where's she on holiday somewhere, is she?
I'll take it. It's nice for some, isn't it?
She's been basted like a turkey in an oven over there.
But yeah, thank you very much for coming on, Dave. Every single one of you for making the show as always. And if you are watching this show on repeat, get your comments in. Me and Dave and then everyone on the subscribers as well will be replying to every single one of you. But Reds, whatever you're doing this weekend, keep safe, keep well, and the Reds go marching on. And just to answer Helen's comment, I'll be doing a live stream watch along on Tuesday night, so keep tuned on the channel. But I'll be having a couple of videos with Dave this week when he's free, and a couple of the other lads as well, try and get Corn, Doug and all the other Reds as well. But Reds, enjoy your weekend. Fingers crossed United do get beat, and hopefully Brentford do us a little favour, which I think I've got a slight feeling Brentford will win Chelsea.
It might be a draw.
Yeah,
even a draw. A draw would be a good result as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah, thanks. Take care, Mark. Have a good weekend. Reds, cheers, and you'll never walk alone.
Cheers, guys. Stay safe.